He broke his ankle, broke his leg during that fight. Biggie watched it and said that Poirier was going to win the fight anyway, and this is the way it was called.
McGregor back to his feet. Oh! McGregor covers up towards the end of the round. 1 second to go in the round. Wow! Oh, it's late. Oh, McGregor hurt his leg. Stop.
Listen to that crowd. Did you know instantly that was it? It was over for him?
No, I mean, well, when he fell back and you looked and his foot was turned. Yeah. It wasn't as bad as some I've seen, but just knowing.
I saw some pretty nasty pictures, and when I saw it the next morning, they just said, fight stopped because of doctor intervention, which you don't see that very often, which I guess is a TKO or not.
It counts as a win for Poirier. I mean,
definitely a win.
And by the way, I mean, he went up and started hitting him on the ground because he doesn't know. You're kind of told, and that's when it's like, stop.
Really?
I mean, when you see someone go down, your thought is, okay, let me finish.
It's not over.
Yeah.
The most gruesome injury I've ever seen was the Louisville Duke game in 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And the players, the guy was shooting for Louisville near the sideline, and the players on both sidelines just collapsed.
ran away and were jumping up and down, covering their face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's the worst I've ever seen. Now, previous to that, Joe Theismann, you know my Riggins story.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the John Riggins.
Right there's we have
it's not John Riggins.
It's a silent monument.
We have some Riggins.
Every day we see John Riggins.
Every day we pay respect.
Listen, I've told this John Riggins story, and I'm not going to tell it again.
Don't.
But we have a soft spot.
Classic.
There's a soft spot in our heart for John Riggins, who did not break his leg on Monday Night Football. But now I've stopped myself and think, who was it?
Who was it?
It was Joe Theismann. That was bad. He has a limp to this day, I believe, Joe Theismann. His one leg shorter than the other. And another one, Alex Smith. That was a really bad break.
I saw Sports Illustrated did an article on Alex because he's retired from the league now, and I think he's living in Hawaii. But they showed a picture of his leg, and it just he was wearing some shorts, and it doesn't look human because they built it from other parts of his body.
Yes. Mm-hmm. He went through how many surgeries? I mean,
I can't even remember.
16 or 17 surgeries. He almost lost his leg.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
They say Bridgewater almost lost his leg, too, at practice when he was with the Vikings. He tore his knee so badly, he could have lost
What was shocked to see the morning after the McGregor fight is that I guess Joe Rogan, who, of course, he's Mr. UFC, he climbed into the ring and interviewed McGregor, who was sitting on the seat of his pants. Still in the octagon.
We have the post. Now these are his post surgery.
Yeah, this is after he had the rod inserted, the screws, and he's coming right. He is so McGregor. He's right back at it.
What's up, fight fans? The Notorious here, just out of the surgery room. Everything went to plan. I'm feeling tremendous. We got 6 weeks on a crutch now, and then we begin to build back. It was a hell of a first round. It would have been nice to get into that second round. And then, to see what's what. But it is what it is. That's the nature of the business. A clean break of the tibia, and it was not to be. Dustin, you can celebrate that illegitimate win all you want, but you've done nothing in there. That second round would have shown all. And, onwards and upwards we go, team. We dust ourselves off, we build ourselves back, and we come back better than ever.
Boy, he is. He's like a politician.
Yeah, always on message.
Oh, yeah, they love him.
That's right. Always on message. That's right. That's as McGregor as it comes.
Yeah, so McGregor.
They're ready to go back in there.
And, he's not won lately. I mean, but he's still the biggest draw for them.
Mm-hmm.
And so as long as he can fight, the UFC will definitely take him back.
Yeah. We have some hits. This is like some of his greatest hits. I was just looking at this McGregor library.
We have a folder?
Yeah, the McGregor folder. This is just him talking trash.
Last contest he had, he fought a tough reject, an Ultimate Fighter reject, and he got wobbled about 40 times. His chin is deteriorating. Every single contest he gets in, he hits one knee. He does a gust of wind and he does the chicken dance. You know what I mean? Coming up against me, that's not going to be good. I'm going to crack him with a jab and he's going to wobble and I'm going to put him away early. It's going to be a first round KO. Mark my words.
I don't believe he first round KO'd whoever he was talking about at that time.
I don't think so.
Like the greatest hits. And then what did they ask him to apologize for? Was this for what he did with that guy with the bus that time?
Oh, when he attacked the bus.
He attacked the bus.
Habib, yeah.
Asked an apology.
I've ridiculed everyone on the roster.
That's
I like that.
That's McGregor.
There's one we can't play because you use the F word, but it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Who the blank is this guy?
Yeah, wasn't it that?
Who the blank?
He refused. And then one time he said, like, just F everybody. I guess he said that in that clip. He's like, I'm not going to apologize. There'll be none of that. As Christian said, he always stays on message.
With all due respect to everyone, everyone.
I said with all due respect.
Yeah.
If you start it that way, is it okay to
anything that it follows is okay.
By the way, there's one more piece of this is sports dirt, I guess. We're just talking about Riggins and Theismann. The Washington football team has now stated they will have a new name and logo in early 2022. They are going to go with something new.
I'm not surprised.
Well, I thought the more it hung on, there was like a growing cry of, hey, just keep it the Washington football team. It's more, I don't know, it's just unique, but they're not. They're not going to do that.
Think they'll change colors?
They will not. They said they're going to stay with the burgundy and gold.
Okay.
Which that is their.
That's what they're known for.
Yeah. So that's what the announcement they made. The burgundy and gold will remain in place, and they will have a new team nickname as of early 2022. I would bet right after the Super Bowl they'll announce what.
That's what I would think.
So there you have it.
Here's a piece of sports dirt. I just read this a little bit yesterday. I don't know if you follow Wimbledon or not, but Ashley Barty won the women's. She's a really good tennis player. I think she was the 1 seed.
Australian?
From Australia. And I think she's in her mid-20s, maybe 24, somewhere to 26 like that. Well, if you follow the world of tennis, she had to withdraw from the French Open with astonishing hip pain. She could not complete. She had to withdraw mid-match with hip pain. Well, then she goes to Wimbledon as the 1 seed. Wins. That was 5 weeks ago. After she won, after she lifted the trophy, and I forget the name of the trophy that you win in the ladies singles, her team told her, yeah, we probably shouldn't let you do that because your hip was that damaged. Some are saying in the sports Twitterverse that she should fire everyone on her team for not telling her about her hip.
They kept it from her, how bad her hip was?
They kept it from her, how serious her hip injury was.
And then she won Wimbledon.
She won Wimbledon, but does this do damage next year, 5 years down the road? You know, who knows?
Well, I'd be pissed.
Well, they should tell her. I mean, she should be able to make that decision and then have the doctor with her make that decision. Good Lord. She's good, though. She won it.
She's very good.
I saw her win, yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. The hip's that bad. See, we tell Dave about his arms. We'll tell you. They're bad.
Yeah, I know it.
Bad arms.
His team tells him.
My
Dave
dad
has
tells
all the
me.
information he
I
needs.
know. And you know what? I don't lift any of our trophies.
You're not, that's right. You can't. Imagine if you lifted a trophy and then boom, your arm be out of socket. That'd be it. We wouldn't have told you that you had such
to
bad.
have a trophy to lift.
That is bad teamwork.
Bring that up with your pickle, because you don't tennis anymore, but maybe your pickle friends.
I would fire everybody.
That's pretty wrong.
I mean, that's your choice. That's your body. And they were like, don't tell her. We need her to win.
Right.
Can you lift up a big jar of dills?
Trying.
Like one of those gas station jars?
Trying to get better. Trying to play pickle.
Is there a prize for this? Is there?
Gift card. Crumble cookies.
I hear they're very good.
Crumble cookie gift card coming up.
Best they could do.
A free AARP membership for the next year?
$5.
Not available in all areas.
$5 gift card.
I don't understand.
We're going off to a pickleball tournament this weekend, so we're pretty excited.
Now, this should be I almost may regret asking this, but Kelly, you've shared that you're going to pickleball with our good friend, the Diesel. We all know the Diesel.
5 days.
The Jerkin Gherkins. Your first semi-pro event. What I know about you is, A, your car can barely make it out the driveway, and B, Diesel never drives anywhere.
We're hitchhiking.
Okay.
You taking a Greyhound?
Diesel will catch a ride with the best of them.
Correct. And my car can't make it. So we've decided to hitchhike to Raleigh. This is an hour and a half away.
They take buses to Raleigh.
We're going to take a bus. We're going to take a great.
We got to get on trailways the night before. Makes all the stops.
It's okay.
We're going to get there. We're gonna
Sanford, next stop. Sanford.
We're going to make it.
Pittsburgh.
It's going to be like White Men Can't Jump. We're going to walk out of that bus. They're going to say, those two are terrible. And then we're going to get out there and
just show them.
Everybody.
2 hours later, we were right.
Yeah. I'm working on
Or
my
the end of
game.
Midnight Cowboy and Diesel's holding your head with a bloody nose in the back of the bus. Everybody's talking at you.
I stayed up until the wee hours last night studying pickleball strategy. And I did.
There is
pickleball. I went on the dark web to get the pickleball strategy so that the other players wouldn't have it.
When one looks for a pickleball champion, to what state do they look? Florida?
Washington.
State?
It started in Washington.
That's the home territory, right?
That's where it started, Washington State.
That's where the good ones are?
The best of the best.
I'll be dog.
Up there in Washington.
Think you'll ever make it to Washington?
We can only hope.
I mean, I don't even want
Your lips to God's ear.
I don't want to dream that big. We'll be in Durham by the end of the week. Excuse me, end of the month. End of the month we'll be in Durham. 2 tournament schedule.
How's your family feel about this?
She says that's it. She says
yeah,
2.
I knew.
This is your new thing.
Yeah, but
this close together, she's not gonna.
She didn't like that.
One day you're going to be in Walla Walla.
God, Walla Walla's calling.
Honey, Diesel and I are going to Walla Walla.
The road to Walla Walla starts here with a crumble cookie open in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Here's the brackets.
These two cockeyed amateurs had a dream and a beat-up car.
That's right. That's how it'll be. We were in our practice match on this past Saturday, and what started as just 3 of us. We needed a 4th, and a woman came walking up, and she wanted to play, and we were like, sure, come on in. And we were introducing each other. She goes, I'm Karen. And we all went,
Oh, my God.
Where's the manager?
I'm in charge of these.
I'm just kidding.
pickleball
That's it.
courts.
come on, serve about that guy.
Get over there. You serve first.
Heroin Scott, a pickleball comment. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the bargain bin of sports, ain't it?
Well,
Perhaps.
Hey, look at
say
you.
it like
After
that.
shopping in the bargain bin. Maybe. Thank you, Heroin Scott. And the invitation is open to all 3 of you. You are available to watch courtside this Saturday. I'll let you know.
Exciting.
That begins a Demm report.
Does indeed. We're a little more than 1 week past the 4th of July, but this year's crop, in my opinion, of bootleg fire injuries has been most impressive.
Yes.
Remember, we lost an NHL goalie because of some fireworks that went off, concussed his chest. We don't know if the firework actually hit him, one of those mortar rounds, or was just close enough to damage his heart and lungs. Last week, we had a guy take a hit in the chest. He was killed. He was balancing the mortar shell, I guess, launcher on his head. I still can't even figure out the physics of that. Well, late on the night of the 4th, we have one. This is from the Poconos of out in PA. Late on the night of the 4th, folks called 911 after 37-year-old Antonio Ginelli tried to fire a rocket with the launcher pointed out away from his groin.
Crotch shot. Crotch rocket.
Crotch rocket.
He's calling it.
I'll let that sink in.
Yeah.
Fun fact, when first responders arrived, Antonio was writhing on the ground in pain inside, bleeding profusely from the area.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of the bootleg fireworks show went on. They kept blasting him up into the sky.
Even after he injured his groin?
In considerable pain in the man zone.
Oh, God.
They had to airlift Antonio to the closest trauma center with severe injuries. And once his junk has healed, if it ever does, he'll be charged with violation of the Poconos fire ordinance.
God. Insult to injury. Did he lose it? Has he
I
lost?
don't know.
You know, that...
Go inside. That's the insult. Your
And
friends
Brett
and family.
And
Quit
the-
ruining it.
And the show goes on, and the helicopter's landing to pick him up.
That's right.
yeah.
You
Well, your helicopter's here too. Stupid.
bleeding all over everybody.
Yeah.
It reminds me of those teens in the driveway with the bottle. They put a bottle rocket up,
Those were the simpler days, weren't they? Bottle rockets.
the bunghole of one. Yeah, not nearly as
Not the
dangerous.
same power.
But still.
Like, more back. Like, you gotta get on your back. Like that.
Let me put it in.
But get your legs up over your head. Somebody hold his legs back and somebody light it.
No,
Get his legs.
I want to see it.
I'll get his legs.
That's Chris Demm's favorite part. I'll get his legs.
I'm not lighting.
Dude, it's an asshole.
Excuse me. That's Chris Demm's favorite part. That's Chris Demm's favorite. I'm sorry.
Don't hold it with your hand. Wait. Make sure it balances first.
That's great.
Pull your sack up so it sticks in.
Wait a minute. That's Chris Demm's favorite. That's Chris Demm.
Well.
Pull your sack up.
There, like that.
It's red, man. Don't move.
Now it's lit.
But it didn't move.
That's the key part here. It didn't go anywhere. It just burned his buttocks, his taint,
Well, he
his scrotum.
clinched.
He clinched. Now we go slow motion, and teens say what they always say, which is, oh, my God. Well, now now my son's a teen, and we just have to hope.
There's so many things going on in that clip when you play.
So many. The dynamics.
Let me put it in. Let me put it in.
I want to see it.
I know.
Dude, it's hope.
There's a lot happening.
You'll lift your sack.
That's right.
You never get to say that enough.
No, you really don't.
Does your boy express any interest in fireworks or ordnance or any of that?
We've made him scared of everything. It's perfect. He doesn't want any part of fireworks. No,
your job here is almost done.
Exactly. I've done the best I can.
2 more years, he's out.
Didn't you love him as a kid, though? I loved him as a kid.
I did.
Yes.
I mean,
I did.
After you're about 18 or 19.
I thought you were talking about my son. Yeah, I used to love it.
I knew about that.
As a kid, I loved it.
And then he started moody now.
Now he's all moody.
He's shaving and driving.
His voice
all
changed.
over.
Yeah, he was great as a kid. Sure.